today's episode, it'll be a little bit of different vibe, different style than just having the podcast recorded. We are going to make sure that we kind of intermix the writing, the everything, and that's kind of what today's episode is going to be about. We're going to take you out with me, and we're going to do some riding, and we'll end up jumping into some of that footage, and ended up meeting a cool kid out there, and he ended up seeing the camera set up and wanted to do some riding, so ended up talking with the dude, and awesome kid, and yeah, we'll love to have some of that, and I'll have the interview on here later, but just for right now, this is kind of how this episode's going to be, nothing too crazy, and we're also going to have the entire podcast on tonight as well. We're not going to miss out on that. I want to do an episode every day. Episode 4, I'll just kind of talk a little bit, give you an idea as to what you're looking forward to. We're going to talk about the just basic funness of riding and like what are the benefits of riding and like some of the things that a lot of people kind of forget when they get into it. And it's kind of cool that today happened to be like it was and doing more of a like vlog, and yeah, so we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna put some stuff together and hopefully you guys like this edit. So we're out here riding, doing a little bit of things for the podcast, trying to get some things going. It's a little foggy today, but won't be too bad. Actually, a lot more people out today than I had anticipated, but we'll see. I'm gonna put some of this together. It's kind of like on today's episode of the podcast. We're gonna do it on the YouTube channel. I think more of what we're doing today, a little less of the actual podcast is gonna get broadcasted on there. But yeah, we're gonna try to get some cool roller footages and maybe catch up with some other riders that are out here and kind of see what they're doing, why they're out. I mean, it's crappy, but we all love the passion, so might as well get some video of why everybody else likes it.
Take me
So this is kind of how it goes with life in moto. We get out, we ride, and we just try to get everybody involved. I mean, rode into a dude, he was like, hey dude, is that your camera? Let's do some rollers. So sure enough, we're gonna do an interview with him, just kind of get some of the like details as to like why he rides, what brings him out, especially on a day like today. It's so crappy, but hey, we all love this sport. Let's see what he's all about. All right, man, what brought you out here today?
Honestly, what brought me out here today was the weather. I don't like riding when it's hot, so I came out here and it's cold, came to enjoy it. There's not a lot of people out here, so just came out some fun.
Heck yeah, dude. What are you riding right now?
2015 YZ450F. It's got FMF Pro Circuit on it, and then it's got full tune on it. So.
Oh, nice, dude. What tune you running on that?
I don't know. My dad's the one that's all
Hey, dude, all about family supporting each other. That's what's up. Do you do any racing, motocross, desert?
I race out at Skyline a lot, and then sometimes we race over out at Sweet. That's about it.
Sweet, dude. Well, do you got like an Instagram or anything you'd like to plug, or YouTube?
Yeah, Instagram, Dames1010, and then YouTube, Dame Villos.
All right, dude, that's sweet. Yeah, and that's kind of the cool thing about, you know, this podcast is that's what we're all about. Just getting out here, getting into each other, and hey, introducing. You never know. I could teach him something. He could teach me something.
I love it. I love it.
So in closing today, it was an awesome day of riding. We got to get out, ride while we could. Bike ran great. Weather's not the greatest, but we also got to make a new friend out of this. And that's kind of what the whole life in moto is all about. Is out getting riding, getting in to meet new people, and always sharing a little bit. I think we talked for a good 20 minutes, but yeah, it's kind of how the Life in Moto podcast goes. This is a little more on the vlog side of it. And yeah, we'll touch on this stuff tonight in the episode. as well as on the podcast. We're going to talk about it, as well as on the YouTube channel. If you haven't looked or subscribed, go ahead and go do that right now. Like, subscribe, follow, and share. That's what it's all about. And so, in closing, I just want to say you got to see some cool footage today. You got to kind of see what it's like, even when the weather is crappy. I know some of the footage isn't that great, but I'm trying to put this all together by myself. So bear with me. I would love to one day have a cinematographer with me and do a little bit more driven footage for everybody to enjoy. I hope you got to, enjoy the new interview, and don't be afraid to go follow him on Instagram. I will plug his Instagram in at the end of the video. It will be in the thanks department. But once again, I just want to say thank you to everybody who joined me on today's episode. It was more of a vlog, more of a, hey, this is kind of what it's like, behind the scenes kind of idea of like, hey, this is how I have to go out and get my shots. This is kind of what happens when I go out and do my shots. And it's kind of a cool way for you guys to see what's going on with the podcast and kind of what's going on from there. I'd like to also let you know that we are going to be doing an episode every day, except for the weekends, because that's the one time I spend with either my family or my kid. So with that being said, we are going to do an episode every day until the first of the year. And then after the first year, we might slow it down to maybe 3 episodes a week. I don't know. Give me your ideas if you like the everydays, or if you would like to see it broke up into 3 segments per week. And with that, we're going to close out with knowing that, hey, I also do have some great ideas coming up for the next year. I've got a couple people I've been talking to that would love to get on the podcast and do an interview. And of course, they're local riders. And I'm working on some out-of-state riders that want to join as well. So with that, always keep 2 wheels down and never be afraid to reach out.